I had such a good intro. Damn it. Okay, hi. Now you can hear me, right? I fucked it up. Yeah, FEARSONA. But hello, hi. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new here, yes. See, this is why I stay in my lab. This is why I don't crawl out of my lab. This is why I like to be cooped up and just like not take the reins, because it's stressful. It's you know, it's terrifying, and I don't public speaking. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Rusty up a little bit. A little bit. I have not been forced to do this for a while. Fail. Yeah, my accent is gone. I've evolved. I've evolved or devolved. I don't know. Maybe devolved a little bit. But yes, my accent is gone. I've you know, I've adapted to my environment here. Shai, thank you so much for the super. Looks like even the almighty Open is the victim of FEARSONA experience. I've been hanging out with those three too much, and this is the result. I've been devolving ever since. My blood, I don't know, my brain cells are just endangered species by now, and that's because you know. Open adapted, now she lost her accent. I have. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you guys have to accept the new reality. You know, I think my IQ is falling every time I'm hanging out with Sona, Imona, Grim. Like, they're just I can't, no. They make me do things, and that doesn't make me happy. But I mean, today is an exception because the topic is pretty interesting. It's the unsettling x-rays. There's gonna be 15 of them. Actually 16, because I do have honorable mentions. Well, one, because one. Also, Fabian, thank you so much for being a member for 11 months. Glad you could have your lab, could leave, not have. Jeez, I can't read. See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean by when I hang out with those three. Just, I lose the ability to think critically and also to read, apparently. Glad you could leave your lab and join us up in A. Ditto Sona cameo. Oh yeah, that one. Oh, the icon, yes. Wasn't that high to begin with? What? Wait, hold up. Have you figured out more nuclear weapons yet? No, I haven't. That's over. I don't do that research. You know, that's in the past. I'm not the same person. Hey, people change. I'm not the same person. No, okay, so I had this great intro, which I swear to God, it was an epic intro, which you guys did not hear because I muted my microphone, but believe me, it was hilarious, and it was without a hiccup. I was gonna say, like, I opened with arsenic-based cosmetics. Let's talk about this. So, did you guys know that in the late, oh god, I lost my groove. Jose, thank you so much for the super. There goes my princess theory about Open. Yeah, I'm not a princess. I'm sorry. I'm just you know, I just like to be in my lab. That's it. I don't like people, and I don't like hanging out with Sona and the gang. They called it. I can't even. Please don't make me say this. So, arsenic-based cosmetics, fun times. It was fun century, 1800s. 1800s are always like super fun when it comes to, you know, the marvel of chemistry and science. They had some ideas. Science was different, you know, they were built different. So in the late 1800s, there were arsenic-based cosmetics and even food were advertised promising to ensure a pale face for women. So this was, you know, that was the trend, at least like in Europe. There was a trend to kind of brighten your skin, to whiten your skin, to be as pale-faced as possible, that you look dead. And so arsenic-based cosmetics and food were promising that. They were swearing that you're gonna look like you're not there anymore. Which, I mean, if you think about it, was it false advertising? because turns out that they were killing red blood cells. So arsenic was killing red blood cells, so you were poisoning yourself. So technically this was not false advertising, because you were gonna be very pale. Yeah, because you were gonna be dead. Dang. She's down there in the bunker lab analyzing the cryptid samples cryptid hunter Sona got for her. They do. Okay, listen. My role in this whole... The group dynamic is weird. My role is to be in the background and just do my research. I am not a prisoner. You know, like... I'm not a prisoner. I don't need help. Sona is not holding me hostage. I swear, this is, you know, this is completely consensual and, you know, out of my own free will. Oh, blood doesn't keep us alive anyways. You know, who needs blood? Who needs blood? So you're the nerd? Yes, well, I mean, I don't like that word, but I am just, what is it? What is a good word for it? Not a scholar, like a studious. Is that the word? I just like to research things. I just like to look up things. Sona is the one who's, you know, at the front. She's speaking. She's covering cases. Imona is the one who, you know, like she watches scary videos. And she's just like not happy about watching. Well, I mean, yeah, no, never mind. She pretends to not be happy about watching scary videos. She also pretends to not be scared, even though she is. See, I'm spilling some tea on the rest of them because fuck those guys. I'm gonna throw them under the bus. And then Grim. There's Grim. Grim is... I don't know how do I say it. Grim is Grim. Grim is... no words. Okay, and then there's the the one we shall not speak about because technically Sona doesn't know, and I don't wanna like reveal something that's gonna kind of mess with her. Okay, you guys, adorable researcher. Am I adorable? I don't know. Like I just like looking up stuff. I just like knowing stuff. Shay. Okay, Team 6 open. Jesus, I can't read today. Okay, Team 6 open needs rescue. Bless you. Bless your heart. Bless indeed. Bookworm Sona, very cute. Do you guys know, like, do you guys think that those, like, the cases, the script, the notes write themselves? I love how Sona just posts every freaking week. She posts like, oh, I just finished the notes. I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, because I finished it for you. You just have to talk about it. You just have to read it and talk about it. Ungrateful. No mention in the credits of me, by the way. Which, rude. But yeah, who do you think writes all those notes? Of course it's me. Target spotted. Okay, you guys. So I did have a couple of days off, even though, well, I mean, sorry. Sona had a couple of days off. I was working, as I usually am. And you technically are the same person. Yeah, technically. Technically, we are the same person. We just have... Think of us as, like... If you think about a brain as, like, I don't know, a garage full of boxes, we are different boxes. They're, like... Each one of us has their own little box. We are technically the same person, but not really. We just split a little. Lore calming. And then Grimsona comes with the matcha latte for the lunch breaks. She has matcha latte that is, I don't know, like her matcha latte, I feel like she's spiking it with something, you know, to, I don't know. I don't even know. Her matcha latte is special. Especially brewed. Okay. Actually, a funny thing I do have. Okay, this was... Should I be drinking this? Because this was kind of a gift from Grim. She kind of brought it to me right before. I'm tempted. Well, I mean, see, we all like matcha latte, that's the thing. Also, Kitsuya, thank you so much for the gifted memberships, for 5 gifted memberships, and congratulations to everyone who got it. J-Boy, Queen MC, Anthony Vivenzio, hi, thank you so much. And Nobody Lives, congratulations. And Chad, congratulations again for getting the membership. Okay, there can only be one Sona, battle only one left standing. Only one left standing. Oh, she spiked it with one of the secret ingredients at the Shy's Donut Factory. Or like at her ghost box, I don't know. Like she has, there's some shady, should I be drinking this? I don't know. See, this is the biggest dilemma of my life because I love matcha latte. But then this one might have been spiked with something. Can't resist. Okay, let me just take a sip. Oh, whatever. Worth it. Worth dying for. It's fine. If I die from this, so be it. Okay, you guys. Shouldn't you be aware what drink Grim gives you? See, but they stressed me out, and also they kind of like bribed me with this to do this stream. See, they bribed me with this to like stop my work and crawl out of my lab and just and do stuff and yeah, I don't like doing like public speaking. I just like to be writing stuff in like, you know, in my little lab, and that's fine. Okay, you guys. So today we have 15 unsettling X-rays plus 1 that is an additional one because fun. So let's start. Let's begin with the first one. So the first one is an X-ray of a woman in China, like Chinese woman. I'm actually not sure if she was in China or if she lived somewhere else, but yeah, like I don't have all the details on the backstory. It was hard to look it up. But yeah, so this woman was cooking in her kitchen. I don't even know why I mentioned the, you know, like that she was Chinese. It has nothing to do with the X-ray, but sure. So a woman was cooking in her kitchen, and she suddenly had problem. Like she found herself having difficulty breathing. Right? She was unable to breathe, and I kid you not, this is how they kind of described it. She is having difficulty breathing, and suddenly, out of the blue, she never realized that she had a spatula crammed down her throat. Like, literally, it was just, that's how it looked. So she had that spatula, and apparently she just panicked because she has some kind of, like, she had some other condition. Also, Tyrant, thank you so much for 20 months. Member for 20 months, Tyrant, thank you so much. And it's been a long ride. Thank you so much. Okay, so apparently this woman had another condition where she was having like sometimes she suffered from like constricted airways, and then she would do that, like she would cram, like just put something in her throat. Like I guess what the doctors figured was that she used the spatula as a way to open her airways in a fit of panic. So she just kind of rammed it into her throat. And then apparently her daughter, who by the way was 4 years old, 4-year-old daughter, managed to get her to the hospital, like to get her help, managed to like call, good kid, good, okay, parenting, just top-notch parenting, because this kid managed to like call call for help, and then you know, paramedics helped to transport this woman to the hospital. And unfortunately they did manage to get the spatula out of her throat, but couldn't really figure out her initial like breathing problem that caused her to panic. So this condition remained a mystery. The spatula was out, so that's great. Kid, the kid deserves like ice cream. I don't know. The kid deserves a toy. The kid deserves like, I don't know. The kid deserves everything, you know, because she saved her mother at 4 years old. That's kind of incredible, because I usually think that, hey, kids are kind of like, especially small kids are kind of like, you know, not the smartest. but they can surprise us. Actually, like, actually, no, never mind. Okay, kids sound, like, small kids sound dumb, but then they are much smarter than we think. Like, if you raise them right, like, if you know, like, they are much smarter. They can understand a lot more than we think. So, remember that. Even if they sound not so smart, they are probably smarter than you think. So, watch yourself. And give her a happy meal every day. Okay, next one. So number 2, I'm not gonna change the music because, like, I feel like this is good music for this stream. I don't think we should have spooky, or do you guys think we should have spooky music? Nah, never mind. This, like, coffee shop music is much better for this. Okay, the next one. So there was this man in Mexico, in the city of, I think he was from the city of Chihuahua. He showed up to the ER looking like this. And the story behind this is that he was at a bar, apparently, and basically what happened was that like, he was attacked by what the article called like, this man who the article called his rival, like the guy's rival for somehow, I don't know why, but they called him his rival, and, like, jealous rival. And then this guy, the other guy, right, like, he attacked him, he attacked the victim. The man tried to kind of calm this guy down by the rival. I'm just gonna call him the rival. So he was trying to calm the rival down by offering to buy him a drink, but this guy wouldn't calm down. The rival wouldn't calm down. He attacked him and plunged. This is a pair of scissors. A pair of scissors. He stabbed him with a pair of scissors in his face, into his skull. But, you know, luckily the victim was, you know, the man was transported to the hospital and he was saved. The scissors were taken out. He survived the incident. He's fine. But boy, this is, I thought it was a knife. Wait, I need to take a sip of matcha latte. If I suddenly, like, drop dead by the end of the stream because of this spiked coffee, I don't know, not coffee. That's not even coffee, that's tea. But in case I drop dead or stop responding by the end of the stream, you know who to blame. Grim, I'm watching you. I know it was you. They're after me. That's gonna be painful as hell. Yeah, oh yeah. No eye damage. Yeah, like, I think it was like, it's right below the eye socket. Wait, is it? Oh, yeah, it seems like it's, by the way, this is not my mouse. This is my mouse. This was from the x-ray. Wait, let me just drink. Let me drink while you can admire the picture. But yeah, if I stop responding by the end of the stream, before the end of the stream, you guys know who to blame. You know who to come for. And yeah, the evidence is right here. This is my statement before death. Okay. Also, Cesario, thank you so much for 18. Holy shit. Sorry, I just realized it was 18 months. Same as Tyrant. Tyrant is like 20 months. But member for 18 months, thank you so much. It's been a long time and I appreciate all the support from both of you. Tyrant, Cesario, thank you so much. And C's X-ray. That guy was a cut above. I think the scissors missed the eye, so like just like just by a millimeter. But yeah, like it's so close, right? Like it's kind of like right below the eye socket. Okay. So the next one is, have you guys ever done any welding? If you did and you know, didn't get injured, good for you. Be very careful. If you are planning to, be very, very careful, because this next one is a result of a welding accident. So this guy, a welder, I think his name was Howie, he was on a ladder. He was repairing a rain canopy or something like that when he suddenly tripped and fell. So he fell, you know, off. So he fell from this rain canopy, and yeah, like a witness saw him fall, hit the ground. Seemed like it was fine. He seemed to be okay, except when he stood up and faced the witness, whoever witnessed it, they realized that there was a welding rod lodged in his face. The welding rod just entered his face, his head, very deeply, and it actually had gone through his brain. Luckily, I don't know, by some miracle, by some fucking miracle, this is like, I don't know, like you have to, after this, you just, I don't know. After this, I would just like find Jesus or something. But luckily, by some miracle, this welding rod, even though it pierced through his brain, it didn't actually sever, or like it didn't pierce any like major veins or anything very, very significant. Like it didn't damage the brain. So there was no damage. There were no effects. Like the guy, Howe, he lived another day. He came out of this unharmed. No effect on his motor skills or speech or anything like that, so he was fine. They just pulled out the rod, pulled out the rod, and it was fine. And he went back to welding. I don't know if I would go back to welding. I would, but I would just be very, 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 very careful, because holy shit. That is why I did wood shop. Yeah, good, you know, good decision. Also, just, you know, just for future reference, like if you ever find yourself welding, just either don't or be super careful, because this can happen to you. So take a note, angry mob, find Jesus. See, I'm a woman of science, and yet if this happened to me, I think I would find Jesus or some greater power behind, I don't know, behind this miracle, because this has to be like the luckiest person in the world. Well, I mean, we have 15 of those. Actually, like none of the like the ones that all the pictures that I'm gonna show you guys today, all the x-rays, I'm pretty sure those people survived. I mean, I can't be 100% sure, actually. I'm like 90, let's say 95% sure that all those people survived. I'm gonna leave that 5% because I don't have that much information about every single story. Like some of the stories I have just like one comment, so like just one information, like how it happened, but I don't have the information if they survived or not. But it seems like they did, so no, lucky people. At least 15 or 16 of them. Okay. What do we have? Next one. Oh. Wait, because I'm already seeing the image, and you guys... Do you guys like Chainsaw Man? Like the anime? Also, Dorothy, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships! Holy shit, and congratulations to everyone who got it. David, Fabian, Melissa, Sarah, Painsan. Ayamin? I'm sorry if I mispronounced it, but Ayamin and TK. Yeah. Congratulations. Yeah, very, very lucky man. Okay, so do you guys know Chainsaw Man, the anime? So the next one is this guy, James Valentine. He was actually just pruning some trees on his property, and he was using a chainsaw. And unfortunately, at one point, the chainsaw kicked back. And this is how he ended up in the ER. This is his x-ray. No Pochita involved. Also, Ludwig, I still hate you for teaching me, you know, like getting me to say Pochita. Well, I mean, just influencing my image of Pochita. I can't pronounce it like normally anymore. It's Pochita. So no Pochita involved. This guy was not well, I mean, he was a chainsaw man. Well, I mean, yeah, that's what they probably called him in the ER. But yeah, so the chainsaw kicked back, just lodged in his chest. He did. I mean, I don't actually have information whether or not he survived. I assume he did. Maybe. I hope. Or maybe he died and he came back to life and he's just, you know, he's Chainsaw Man, actually. But yeah. She literally said the theme song name. Kickback. Hey, what? Wait, is that true? Wait, hold up. Hold up, because like this is a complete coincidence. Like I didn't know that that's the title of the song. I don't want to know how that looked like. That looked like in the ER. Probably very, very bloody, probably very messy, and yeah. This looks terrible. This looks pretty bad. Like the chain is just, well, I assume the chain just like came off, but like some of it just, yeah, no. So again, be very, very careful when handling these kind of heavy tools, like the welding. Is it called a welder, or is it welding gun? Welding rod? I guess welding rod, because that's the part that was like lodged in his skull, in the guy's skull. Was it the first? Oh yeah, this one. This one is like a welding rod. This is a chainsaw. So yeah. So another fun thing, fun times. His soul leaving his body, like bye. Goodbye, farewell. Farewell. It's been good. It was good. Okay, it was good. It's okay. I'm not gonna. Okay, I will not tell you what I was thinking about, but yeah. Okay, admire the picture while I'm drinking my matcha and dying slowly of probably like cyanide or something. Okay, I think I'm done. I'm sorry, I just have I thought I was gonna sneeze. Never use a chainsaw as a toy. Because it's not a toy. Unless it's Pochita. A plush Pochita. Plush Pochita. I do have a Pochita plushie, by the way. It doesn't seem to look good for him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have the information. Like, I don't have any information about whether or not he survived. I think he did. If he did, and I hope he did, he probably has a cool scar to show for it. I mean, it would look pretty cool, although very, very painful at the time. So not, you know, it's not great. All right, next one. So, where's the next one? Oh no. Okay. So this is another like construction site accident. This man working at a construction site, he fell from, I think what is it called? You know, when oh god, I'm missing a word. You know, like when they are renovating I think it was like, wait, what is the name of this? Like at the construction site when they're building it and they're like, never mind. Oh wait, what is the word for it? I can't even explain it. You know, around the building they have those like, see, I'm missing the word, so I don't actually know. Is this the drill? No, it's not the drill story. I do have the drill story too. But no, this is, okay, never mind. So he fell from the construction site. Wait. Scaffolding. This is, oh great. See? I love how there was like a minimal, no hints, because I didn't know how to describe it, and and Baxter just knew immediately. Scaffolding. This is the word that I was looking for. Thank you. Also, Jay the Real McCoy, thank you so much. So, what strange things people are putting into their bodies today? How many were drunken accidents, and which were dares? Oh, I will have some dares. Well, not dares. I will have some like spicy ones. So just wait and see. This one is not a spicy. Also, oh no, oh god. Okay, I saw like keys. Okay, so this guy fell like during construction, doing some construction work. He fell from scaffolding, and it just happens that he fell on a rod, on like a standing bar. That's the word. So he fell on this standing bar and got impaled from his anus to his chest. The bar went into his butt, came out of his chest, and he was alive. So his co-workers just immediately, you know, cut the bar on which he was impaled. So they cut the bar and transported from concrete and got him to the hospital, where he miraculously recovered. So they removed the bar and he was a-okay. These people have the best luck in the fucking world. How do you survive this? Apparently, like, it didn't really pierce any... Like, it just so happens, like, it didn't pierce any vital organs. So, like, you know, he managed to recover completely. Which, super, I don't know, hyper luck. I don't know. Like, this is incredible. Every single one of them is, like, incredible. Some of those x-rays are just gonna be, like, it's just gonna make you think, like, oh my god, people are stupid. But because, yes, we're gonna get to those. He should have wore his helmet. I know, right? I mean, I know that... Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, they have, right? Like, construction site workers, it makes sense to have a helmet, obviously. But it's not gonna... Like, aside from that, they don't have anything else. So, they don't have any other, like... They should be wearing an armor or something. Because, like, how do you, like... I mean, you should be very careful. Also, mind you, like, I just saw that he had... I thought he also swallowed keys, or like keys just pierced through his thigh or butt or something, but no, it's probably in his pocket. This was probably just in his pocket, so yeah. Dorothy, thank you so much for the supa, and I thought hemorrhoids were awful. Oh no! This is, yeah, I think this scared the hemorrhoids out. If he had hemorrhoids, then yeah, he did this bar, like, just you know, scared them away. They were like, okay, whoa, we're out, we're gone, we're going. Oh wait, and so the next one is, I don't have the full story, so I don't know if this person recovered, but so this apparently was an accident. Do you guys know, like, do you guys like to barbecue? So when you barbecue, you do have those, like, what is it called, like the fire tongs? You know, to just like flip the meat and everything else, or like just fire. Oh, the fire. Sorry, not the tongs for food, but like fire tongs to just, you know. I don't know much about barbecue, but like there's fire tongs. What do you do with those? Because don't you like, oh, the keep the fire going or something? Anyway. Is it for flipping the meat, or is it for like coal? Because like I know that when I barbecued with my family, like I guess we had fire tongs for coal, for, you know, like under the meat or under the crate or something. Flip the meat. Okay, so it is for, never mind. But okay, so this one apparently the fork. So this is actually the tongs, but like very sharp ones. So apparently this incident happened when someone was just barbecuing and a dog stole something from the barbecue, stole some meat, some steak or something. And the person who was in charge of the barbecue got so mad, and it wasn't even like them. Okay, so they got so mad that they threw the fire tongs. They wanted to throw it, like, I guess, like, maybe in a, just, not even at the dog. That's the thing, like, not even at the dog. But, like, they threw them, I think, in a fit of rage or something. And, this is the tongs kind of ended up in the head of an innocent bystander. So this was a person who was just standing there uninvolved, and they ended up with the tongs in their head. I don't know if they survived. I hope they did. But yeah, that's man, that sucks. You weren't even like in this incident. Like you were just standing there, you're just observing like, ha ha ha, oh no, the dog stole the steak and, you know, stole some meat. Oh no. Oh, this is so funny. And then just like, whoosh. Yeah. Yeah, I actually don't know if they survived. I hope they did. I hope they recovered. Best of wishes, you know, best wishes. Speedy recovery. I hope. But Jesus. Wait, what year is this? Because like I think there should be like, oh, this is actually in China too. Because I can, well, I mean, I don't know if it's in China, but I think the person is Chinese because their name is Zhang Xuecheng. Yeah, I can see their name. Like that's on, it's on the X-ray. Yeah, it's. I wonder if it's like, is it like? Man, the crazy X-rays, like, do they? What is so unlucky? So unlucky. So many, like, I mean, it just coincidentally, like, a couple of people on this list are coincidentally Chinese, but I have no idea if this happened in China or just, you know, they were just unlucky. But yeah, this thing, damn, this must have hurt. This must have hurt so bad. Okay, next one. So this one is funny. So like there's this older guy, 69-year-old. He walks into the ER. He's fine. Like he just, you know, walks in. Nothing out of the ordinary. I can't speak. Nothing out of the ordinary. He just walks in and, you know, goes to the nurse. The receptionist or nurse, I don't remember, like I don't know who he spoke to, but let's say he goes to the nurse and he informs them that, hey, so I have this problem. I hammered 3 nails into my skull, and he insists that he hammered those nails into his skull himself. Like, no, he didn't inform any police. There was no accident. He said that he hammered them into his skull himself. There was no one else involved. The doctors obviously believed that, hey, he must have fallen a victim of, you know, of a crime. But for some reason, he didn't want to expose the person who did this to him. Like he didn't want to report this person, so he was just insisting that, hey, I did this to myself. But yeah, apparently, again, like the nails were, like they operated on him, they removed the nails without any incident. He recovered and he's fine. Like incredible. But like I'm sorry. I love how my reaction, my only comment is but yeah, apparently they just removed it. He was fine. He just came out of it and he continued living his life like nothing happened. He never reported it as a foul play. Also, IDK Bacon, also a member for 20 months. Like Tyrant, thank you so much. Such a long time. Thank you so much for all the support. Welcome. Oh, Classified, hi, welcome back. And sorry I'm late. Hey, it's okay, no worries. Thank you so much for being here. Taking nailed it to a different level. Oh yeah, nailed it 3 times the charm. Hey, who knows, maybe, you know, the 4th one could have killed him, but for some reason, like those 3 did not kill him. He was fine, got them out, everything good. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, so the next one actually like is so this older woman, she had apparently like she had chronic rhinitis. Like she comes to the hospital, she's just like, hey, I have this chronic rhinitis, which causes me to suffer from headaches and I have problems breathing. And, you know, that's what she tells the doctors. Like, it's been like that for at least for the last 50 years. Always had those, I can't take it anymore. Please tell me what's happening. Please, you know, do something about it. So the doctor schedules, you know, orders an x-ray to x-ray her head see what's going on, see if there's any like deformity, like, you know, if there's anything that's wrong with her airways, that's wrong with her like the head, right? Like the sinus area and just head and everything else, right? Like to get to the bottom of it. So they take an x-ray and lo and behold, they reveal that there's a bullet lodged in her head by her nostril. And the story, what she explained when she thinks about it, when asked about it, she's like, oh yeah, now that I remember, 48 years ago when I was 14, I was just walking, you know, walking somewhere along a path, and then apparently she felt like at one point she feels kind of like the stinging pain into the, like her temple, right? And then randomly she started bleeding. And she literally thought that, hey, I think someone just threw a pebble, threw a rock at my head, it hit my head, and that's it. And she started bleeding. So her family like didn't see, like, because she didn't really behave differently, there wasn't like any issues, there wasn't any dizziness, or like she didn't exhibit any heavy symptoms. It seemed like it was just like a, you know, a minor injury. The family didn't take her to the hospital. They just dressed the wound, and that was that, you know, like she went about her life. It turns out that she was shot. Apparently she was shot that day, and the bullet just stayed in her head. 48 years ago, 48 years of like having a bullet in your head, in your face, and yeah, she never realized, and she had like all those headaches, and it was all because of a bullet. Okay, so this next one, she a strong lady for taking absolutely, like she's, oh my god, what is going on? And also, Ella's Perfecto? Oh, I'm sorry, okay, Ella. I guess, I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. But hello, welcome, thank you so much for tuning in. She's lucky it didn't give her some kind of poisoning before then. Oh, absolutely, yeah, like this was super lucky. There's no information, I don't have any information whether or not she had any other symptoms, or, you know, like as a result of that bullet, but yeah, it seems like she was fine. It was just, yeah, just the bullet lodged in her face, and they just got it out, and that's it. And hopefully she didn't have any headaches anymore, and, you know, like breathing problems. So best of luck. Alright, the next one, I actually don't have a story for this one, but let's make it an honorable mention. But so that's a spoon. And this other one is a razor blade. That's just someone, yeah, swallowed a razor blade and a spoon. Did they swallow a razor blade first and tried to swallow a spoon as a reinforcement to get it out somehow? Like the spoon's gonna scoop it out? I don't know. I don't have a story for this. It's just an unsettling x-ray, and wow. Yeah, yeah. I know, right? Spoon and a razor blade. How I would love to like know if, I mean, hopefully it didn't damage any organs, because it's a razor blade, which means it's a blade, which means it's sharp. But yeah, it just traveled all the way down, and yeah, the spoon is there too. Oh. Okay. The next one is in the thumbnail. Okay, can you guys guess what this is? I mean, we know what you can tell what the part of the body is. It is your bottom. It is the butt part. But, you know, can you guys guess what this thick? Actually, both. This is not an x-ray from the surgery. This is not an x-ray. The bottom thing that is seemingly trying to pull the thick thing out is not part of the surgery. This was also stuck. Both of those things are stuck in the person's body, by the way. A uranium rod? A huge dirty mind toy. Yeah, David, you got it. You got it. So this is apparently a vibrator, obviously the thick thing. So this man was trying. Okay. So the guy put the vibrator in his anus, and those tongs are not part of the are not like, oh, the doctor trying to pull out the vibrator. No. The tongs were also stuck in his body because he was trying to use the tongs to pull out the vibrator, but then the tongs got stuck as well. So he came to the ER, the emergency room, with both of those things stuck in his butt. Also, Shai, thank you so much for the super. There goes the monetization. I know, right? It's okay. It's okay. I don't care. Even if this video is demonetized, it's fine. It's fine. It's like I want to talk about this anyway. I'm not gonna censor it. Oh god, wait. My mini slide is a little cut off. Oh, aye. It's not cut off anymore. But yeah, so apparently he used salad tongs and tried to pull out the vibrator, and unfortunately the salad tongs also got stuck, so he had to go to the ER to get both of those things pulled out. Oh, yeah. I mean, admire. Ta-da! Okay. So the next one. Oh, okay. This one is kind of similar. It's very similar. I don't know what is it with people and like putting stuff in their anus, in their rectum. Like, is that I guess that's a thing. I've been hearing that this is a thing, as in like, oh, some guys just, you know, they have this like fetish to, or people, like just putting weird stuff into their butt. I've seen heard of a story where it's like a hamster, which crazy, or a rat, or like a mouse, like they put mice in their butt. The monetization definitely gone. Oh my god, YouTube is gonna... Nah, it's okay, YouTube. I agree, it's fine. Don't worry, it's already censored. Dorothy, thank you. Okay. People get bored sometimes, absolutely. Like, I don't know how it happens, like why it happens, but like people just decide to put weird things in their butts. Okay, so this next one, this man was complaining of stomachache. I kid you not, this is the story. So he comes into the emergency room, he complains of stomachache, and when asked, you know, like if he has any idea, like after the doctors took an x-ray on him, did an x-ray and discovered what was the cause of his stomachache, they were just like, do you really have no idea what happened? And he's just like, no, I have no idea, doctor. I have no idea what happened, what could have caused it. I don't know how it happened. Oh no. And then the doctors show him the x-ray and we're like, sir, this is a bottle. This is a bottle in your rectum. And also there is a wire in your rectum too. Can you explain this? At first the guy was just like, I have no idea how it happened. Oh no, what's going on? But then he confessed that yes, okay, in fact, I put, I mean, surprise, is anyone surprised? So he actually says like, yes, I put the bottle in my butt and I put it in too far and it got lodged inside. I couldn't pull it out. And then I used the wire hook, trying to get it out, thinking that, hey, I'm gonna try with this wire to to hook it out, like hook it onto the bottle and just pull it out. But then the wire also got stuck. So, yeah, that's where we are. And this is that story. And a whole ass bottle. Yeah. Wait. A whole ass bottle. Yeah. In the ass, in someone's ass. So yeah, he was trying, at least he was trying to pull it out. Just both of those things, both of them got stuck, and then he ended up in the emergency room, you know, for seeking help. I love how there's like butt cheeks. Like you can see. I'm sorry. Oh god, this is a whole bottle. I'm actually like surprised that it didn't like shatter or anything. I'm surprised that it just like it's there like a whole bottle and it's intact. Yeah, they pulled it out. He was fine. He was fine like in the end, but holy shit. I think the worst ones are like where people just put live animals like hamsters. Like this actually happened a couple of times. Like, you know, I've heard a bunch of stories where it's like a hamster. Someone puts a how? But first of all, how? Second of all, why? Because it's a living thing, and just, yeah, you have problems. Yeah, that's a beer bottle. Yeah, he just, yeah, it was like, you know, it's just normal. I guess the normal toys didn't do it for him, so he just decided to go with a bottle. Okay, next one. Can you guys guess what this is? It's not a, like, I thought the first time I saw this, I was just like, is that a mop? Is that the head of a mop or something? Or is this like some kind of animal? Like, what happened here? Is that a jellyfish? Is that a sea creature? Like, did they eat something weird? Like a weird seafood or something? No. This is apparently 78 forks and spoons. These are 78 forks and spoons. This is not an accident. Like one, maybe two, maybe an accident. 78? Jesus Christ. So, this is an x-ray of a 52-year-old woman from Netherlands called Margaret Dowman. And she arrives in the ER. This was 40 years ago. But she arrives in the ER complaining of stomachache. Doctors take an x-ray and see that there's 78 spoons and forks in her stomach or in her body. So obviously, like, they operated, they removed the spoons and forks out of her body, and she made a successful recovery, but like physical recovery. But unfortunately, like, the doctors, like, afterwards, she also underwent a psychiatric evaluation, and apparently she does have this pretty rare disorder that's called pica. It is a form of self-harm, but it just makes a person try to kind of eat all sorts of things. Like, one of the symptoms is apparently like, oh, a person is trying to eat all sorts of like non-food things to harm themselves. And yeah, that's, you know, and she just chose, thank God she didn't. I mean, yeah, it's pretty bad because forks are pretty sharp. I don't think forks or spoons should be in your body, inside your body, because they have like sharp edges, and your insides are pretty delicate. But I was just thinking, like, good thing it wasn't like knives. Yo, I just thought about a knife and like, yeah. Okay. I'm sorry for weird sounds, but yeah, I just thought of like, how do you swallow a knife? Oh God, yeah, she ate them. Yeah, she ate 78 forks and spoons. So, yeah, that's, yeah, that's how it happened. But yeah, she made a full recovery, physical recovery, and then she went to therapy. So, you know, that's good. I at least she got like the help that she needed. But holy shit. Okay. Oh, the next one. Some of you guys know it because it's the drill. So the next one is a man named Ron Hunt. He was he is or was, I don't know if he's alive, a construction worker, and he fell from a ladder and just unfortunately landed headfirst onto a drill. So that's the drill penetrated his head. The drill piece just entered through his eye socket and then came out straight through the back of his head. And actually, like, during the surgery was basically like, oh, we would think like, oh, they would cut it out. No. They actually like twisted it out like screwed it out of the drill, like out of screwed the drill out of Mr. Hunt's head. And yeah, apparently, okay. So he actually made a full recovery, which is another miracle. This guy should just, I don't know, donate to charity or I don't know, like just start his commune or something. I don't know. But he made a full recovery. Apparently this drill, instead of like when it entered his head, instead of piercing through the brain, apparently it just pushed the brain to the side. So he, luckily it didn't pierce the brain, it didn't damage the brain. So Ron Hunt made a full recovery. It didn't have any like effect on his speech or his movement or his motor skills. So yeah, he made a full recovery. This is ouch. Ow, my goodness. Well, it's the fact that it just pushed your brain to the side, like move aside. I'm entering. Just, you know, coming through. Just coming through. Lucky bastard, yes. Super lucky. I don't know. All those people should, like, all of these people, every single person, like, if there is an information that they made a full recovery and they're fine, they should buy a lottery ticket. They should buy a lottery ticket. They should, I don't know, become a, I don't know, start the religion. Be like, hey, I came back from, you know, well, not even came back from the dead, but like, oh, you know, I went through this horrible, horrible, horrible accident that should have killed me, but it didn't. Yeah, they should start their own religion. This guy. A drill. It's huge. How? I'm sorry, I'm just like looking at this and it's just like, I'm flabbergasted. Alright. So next one. Oh, okay. So this one, I don't have information like which year, what incident was this, which year, which country, like where did this happen. But apparently this is an x-ray of a terrorist on a, like after an attempt of a suicide mission. And this guy, apparently he swallowed a live hand grenade. But he didn't realize, he forgot that to remove the pin, to pull the pin before he swallowed it. And by some miracle, the pin remained in place, like in the grenade. So it didn't get kaboom. It didn't go kaboom. And yeah, this is the x-ray and they removed the grenade. The guy was fine and hopefully just put in prison. You know, like he was charged, he was tried, and he was, you know, and he was punished. He was punished for what he, well, I mean, punished, like just took responsibility for what he's done and got a fair punishment. But bruh, tasty, yum. Yeah, like I don't know how, but the pin just stayed inside. Man, this is so lucky, but also like fuck that guy, but also what the fuck. Those are what some call a oh, okay. Wait. Man, no kaboom. How the heck did he eat the grenade? I don't know. Cause grenades are aren't they big? I mean, I will never know. I hopefully will never witness this and will never know, because horrible, horrible thing to do. And, you know, to witness, probably. I mean, absolutely horrible thing to witness. But also, this seems like a big grenade. How did it go through, like, your throat and everything? And it just, like, went... This is, like, in your stomach. How? Yee! Is it fake? See, I don't know. Like, seems like the story was, legit. Like, seems like it's legit, but I don't know. Could it be fake? Do you guys think it's fake? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Okay, I honestly, I don't know. It might be fake, but I don't think it is. It seemed like it was a true story, so. When there's a will, there's a way. Oh no. I mean, honestly, yeah, like it's, I would say like, oh, to me, it's like less of a luck for this guy, because like, whatever. But it's lucky for, because he was probably in a, like if, you know, this is real, if this story is true, then he was likely in a place that was crowded. Or he was likely in a place that this would have had this pin been removed. He would have harmed a lot of people. So, you know, would have harmed some people. So lucky for the bystanders too. When there's a way for the stupid, there's a will. There will be ways. Yeah. All right. Oh, I like this one. Okay, so the last one, well, the second to last one, this guy really wanted to, he felt really festive. This was around Christmas. He really wanted to feel the joy of Christmas. And so when he arrived in the emergency room, this is what they had to pull out of him, because he put a candy cane in his butt. And it just got large because he put the hook part. At least just do the straight part, but he just put the hook part in, like the bent part in his butt. So yeah, it just got stuck in his butt, and that is how he arrived in the ER. He required a medical intervention, and you know, obviously they removed it. But holy shit, he felt the magic of Christmas. This was definitely a memorable Christmas. This was definitely magical, memorable Christmas. Unforgettable for the rest of his life. And hopefully he made a full recovery. But oh no. Hopefully he learned his lesson. Let's hope that this person learned his lesson, not to put like hook-shaped stuff in his butt, or like anything that doesn't belong in your butt to begin with. Just, although, okay, never mind, because like technically the other thing that the other x-ray that I showed was technically a thing that was supposed to be in your, like, oh, that was supposed to be used in your butt nether regions, right? Like the vibrator. Technically, that is for your lower part, and yet it got stuck. Just don't. Okay, if you play with hopefully the things that are supposed to go there, you know, there are 4 pleasurable experiences down there. Just don't put them too deep. Like, just, you know, and also don't try to use salad tongs to pull it out, because you might just have two things to remove from your butt. And just, I don't know. Just nothing like hook-shaped. No bottles. Please don't use bottles. Please don't use anything that is not supposed to go there, and just, you know, lubricate. I don't know. Wise words, Sana. Yeah, exactly. Don't put it too deep. Lubricate. Just have some kind of lubricant so that you know it's gonna slide out. And yeah, nothing hook shaped. God, nothing that is like shaped in a way that could be just lodged inside, could be hooked, could like damage your rectum, because you're gonna die. If you start bleeding, like the internal bleeding from your rectum or something, you're gonna die. So please don't do this, kids. Well, not kids. Hopefully no kids in my stream. You guys, I swear to God, like if I discover that there's someone, this stream is 18 plus. This stream is for adults. So get out. If you're not an adult, bye. Otherwise, if I find out that there's some, like, you know, that you're gonna get banned. This is in my rules, so please read the chat rules. Okay. I'm getting some evil ideas now. No! Do not ever do this. This whole stream is a cautionary tale on what not to do. You know, don't do this. You're gonna end up in the ER. You might not be as lucky as these people, so never, ever, ever. You know, just don't be stupid. I trust that you guys are, you know, mature and you guys are smart. But I'm too- What? No! Are you guys serious? Because like... Yeah, seriously, if my mods spot that there's someone who shouldn't be here, you guys will get banned. Just so you know. I'm turning 20 Friday. Well, okay, good for you. As long as you're an adult. This is a stream for adults. This is not a stream for minors, so just be warned. You're gonna get banned. I was born in 1784. I think you're old enough. Angry Mob is definitely mature and smart. I hope so. I hope so. This is a stream to show you what not to do. And, you know, to warn you, this is gonna happen to you and you might not be lucky, so... You know, this is... I know, I just trust you guys that you guys are smart. Dorothy, thank you so much. This whole stream is classified as body horror. Yeah, it is classified. It is classified as body horror and just things to not to do unless you wanna, I don't know, not be as lucky. Because it's just sheer luck that these people did not get, like, they recovered. Mind you, like, maybe not all of them, because I actually don't have the information whether or not some of them recovered, right? So just so you know, don't be stupid, don't do this, and don't do this shit, and, you know, just be smart. Okay. Next one. Oh, this is, oh, okay. The last one. This is the last one, the 15th one. The other one was, the honorable mention was the spoon and the razor, because I didn't have a, really like a story of what happened. So this last picture is kind of fun. Okay, if you guys know, if you are from that era, you know, if you know what it is, what this object is. But this person arrived in the emergency room, and when they took an x-ray, the doctors saw this fun thing in their rectum. I don't know what is it with people stuffing weird stuff in their butt? But that's what they found in their rectum. This is a tape cassette. I don't know if you guys know what it is. Well, it is pretty vintage. It is pretty vintage. It was still a thing when I was very, very young. When I was a kid, it was still a thing. Is that a rectangle? I have no idea why, how? First of all, how? Because it's rectangular, and I'm pretty sure the entrance is a little tiny circle, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed. It's slightly, well, it's disturbingly impressive. It's disturbing and it's impressive at the same time. I don't know how to feel about this. But yes, this person just put a cassette tape into their butt, and they did make a full recovery. Hopefully it wasn't a gift to anyone. Hopefully it wasn't a mixtape meant for anyone. And I would like to know if, like, after they pulled it out, after they got it out, if it still played, if it was still like working, because interesting. Fun thing to think about. Would you try it? Would you try to play it? Because I kind of would, but I would probably like later like set the whatever like boombox I would use for like playing it. I would probably set it on fire later, but also Dorothy, thank you so much for another super. Had to hide the recording somewhere. Oh no! Oh, maybe it was a spy. Maybe it had. Oh, maybe it was like, you know, the person was spying for someone, and this was a way to hide it. They were doing a hit song for the sewer, probably. Hello, I'm from Indonesia. Hi, thank you so much, Aslan. Thank you, and welcome to the channel. I hope you have fun. You know, just be, you know, just be good. Don't do stupid stuff. A spy trying to hide it. Maybe it was like government secrets on that cassette tape, and they were trying to hide it. What a better placed on your body, I guess. I mean, it's kind of like, you know, mildly, well, very terrifying, but also mildly impressive because it's a rectangle. Like it's a rectangle, and then I'm sorry, I'm just thinking, I'm just kind of like looking at this picture and thinking, how did that work? Because it's pretty, like the cassette tapes were pretty big. Like they're not small. It's kind of like my, if I look at my phone, it's like 75% of my phone, that would be a cassette tape. Because my phone is pretty long. It's not as long as my phone, but yeah, I have a, yeah, like if you know like Samsung, like I have a Samsung phone. I think it's like 20. Wow! Wait, I almost dropped my phone. Oh, no. But yeah, like it's kind of like 75%. How? Up, and you could use these ideas on the other Sona. I'm not that I'm not that merciless. Merciless. Is that a word? Yeah. I'm not that like. I'm not that evil. Oh, I got that. How is my hair stuck in my mouse? I am shedding. This is it. He could have swallowed it. See, I don't know. Like the... Okay. So the story is that the person actually, like, you know, put it in their butt. They didn't swallow the cassette tape, which, by the way, is still impressive. Well, it's still horrible because it's still a rectangle and your throat is still kind of cylinder or like cylinder. Is it cylindrical? Cylindrical? Is that the word? Or, well, a cylinder. Yeah, so it's still rectangle into a circle. IDK Bacon, now imagine a VHS tape. I don't no. VHS tapes are much bigger. That's like a book. Imagine a book, stuffing a book that doesn't bend because it's a plastic book into your butt. It's a stiff plastic book. So cylinder. Is it cylindrical or, well, like if you make cylinder into cylinder into an adjective, is it cylindrical? I guess. Oh, worse than a cassette tape. Yeah, I mean, kind of quote unquote impressive, disturbingly impressive. What about a CD? Oh yeah, that's at least, well, I mean, wait, hold up, but CD is a circle. Do you mean like a CD, like the CD with the case? Like CD case is a square, or square or like rectangle. It's, yeah, kind of like, yeah. Yeah, cylindrical. Okay, yeah, it is a cylindrical. Now imagine stuffing up. Why? Why? Oh god. Okay, yeah. I just wonder if this actually worked. Like how? Okay, I wonder. I kind of like, just for a split second, I do wondered like how did it work? How did they do it? But I don't want to know. Like for a millisecond, I did think like, hey, I would like to see how it worked, but then I quickly regretted that thought because I would not want to see this. Okay. A mini disc, maybe. CD is a tad bit too big. Yeah, so like the case, well, CD is a circle, but then yeah, like the case is kind of like pretty big, but at least it's thinner, because VHS is like super thick. It's like a book, but yeah, again, plastic. Imagine putting a okay. I don't think anyone could do that. A mini TV inside. I don't think anyone is able to do that. Like how much does our butt stretch? Like I don't think that's possible. I don't want to imagine. The fact that how do they even take it out? I mean surgically, probably surgically, or you know, I don't think there's. Well, now you made me think. Like, do they? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just like looking at this picture and like thinking. I mean, I imagine they just had to cut it out. Like they actually like opened the person, and because I don't think, would they like just take it out the same way the person put it in, or like they just would. No, I think it was like just a surgery, so they actually cut them open and just took it out because it got stuck. So, or unless like what is the method? Well, it's not like laparoscopy. I think laparoscopy is like, oh, you put the camera in your butt. Is it? Wait, laparoscopy. Oh no, that's the operation on the abdomen. Never mind. There was like another one. Wait. Colonoscopy. Colonoscopy. What am I? Laparoscopy is the normal like operation of the abdomen. So it's yeah, it's into your abdomen. But colonoscopy, maybe like colonoscopy. But yeah, I mix it up. Sorry, I mix it up because yeah. Anyway, very invasive method. I'm pretty sure they pulled it out through a very invasive method. So butt cam. Colonoscopy is a butt cam, yeah. Like colonoscopy is, you know, they just put a camera in your butt. But well, laparoscopy is a camera, I think in your well, the operation of abdomen. So like just yeah. It's kind of like, yeah. I always like, for some reason, like I always think about laparoscopy as like colonoscopy. For some reason I mix it up, but it's not, obviously. Yeah, those were the 15 weird x-rays. Unsettling. The most unsettling x-rays ever taken. There was a couple of others, like they kind of repeat themselves. So like there's, I mean, you know, it's kind of terrifying, but there's a lot of x-rays of people with like knife in their head or in their face, and or like nails, like a nail in their, it's mostly like construction accidents. So just goes to show like construction work is super dangerous, and people don't get paid enough for this. Construction workers don't get paid enough for the amount of danger that, like in some countries they are paid very well. In some countries they are not paid very well, and it's kind of terrifying that they're not paid very well, even though, or like they don't have good insurance, like good health insurance. The company doesn't offer them good health insurance because it's crazy, because they fall victim to these accidents and more accidents, and just like horrifying incidents every single day. Just imagine, like it's super dangerous. And yeah, like a lot of the x-rays that I saw were you know, like where basically like, oh, nails in the face, or some kind of like construction accident, freak accidents, yeah, like or kind of felt like the stab, you know, face, like stab, like knife in the head, or some kind of blade in the head. Very, very risky. And yeah, like construction work, very risky. Mad respect for all those people, because they work, you know, they work on, you know, like very high up, as in like, you know, the construction, like the nowadays, especially nowadays when apartment buildings are built, or any like office buildings or something, they are high. They are super tall buildings. So these people have to work on like incredible heights. And well, I mean, yeah, they have, you know, they have safety measures, they have their helmets, they have like harnesses or whatever, like they're right, like there are safety precautions, but not everywhere. That's the thing. Like the construction sites, it depends on the company. Sometimes the safety protocols are not being you know, honored, so unfortunately people get hurt. So yeah, always use protection and wear body armor. Always use, but just I don't know, like someone needs to like invent the Iron Man suit for construction workers. They made giant skyscrapers. What they did should be awarded. Yeah, like all those people who work at construction sites, Jesus, that's like all those buildings that we see. It's at one point, like, right, someone had to be all the way up there when it's like just bare bones and make this and build this. Same with, I don't know, like it blows my mind, like the tunnels, like tunnels through mountains that was also, right, like they had to dig through a mountain and just make this tunnel, or tunnels underwater, right? Like or bridges or something. Man, it is pretty incredible. And like when you think about it, it is pretty incredible what humanity can do, right? Like what just the sheer technological advancement and the advancement of architecture, like over the centuries, over the years. It's kind of incredible, but still super dangerous. So lots of respect for people who do this work. I could never build skyscrapers. I have acrophobia. Oh, the fear of heights. Yeah, it makes me nervous. Like the construction site across the street from me. It's not over. It's evil. I'm still hoping, still fingers crossed that they are gonna one day. They're just gonna wake up and decide. The company's gonna wake up and decide, or whoever CEO is gonna wake up and decide, hey, maybe, actually, you know what? We're gonna take down this building because it's bothering people. It's covering the view. The construction is over. Let's take it apart. Still hoping, fingers crossed. But yeah, like a couple of times, because now it's standing. Now it's like you know, pretty much built. But at one point it was like bare bones. It was just kind of bare, just the skeleton of the building. And I saw workers on the very top. Just I could see the like harness and like rope. They were just kind of hooked to, obviously, like safety measures, right, so that they don't fall. But I was just seeing workers like all the way up there, just sitting on the like the steel kind of whatever, like what is it called, like steel. It's like the bones of the building. It's like steel poles. It's not even a pole. It's like those square or rectangular poles. Anyway, I was just seeing people like sitting up there and just talking or like working, and I'm like, oh my god. It's so high up. It's like 40 something floors or 50 something floors. It's terrifying. I would not do this. Construction is good and dangerous. Yeah, like obviously it's good. It's dangerous, it's hard work, it's hard labor, and very risky, very dangerous. So, yeah, again, hopefully the people are getting paid a fair wage for that, or higher wage, because it's pretty risky. Actually couldn't work construction generally. I freak out being too high up, standing on a chair. Oh yeah, I get it. Like I freak out when I stand on a ladder. Like when I have to, like I don't have fear of heights, maybe like extreme heights, like it makes me nervous, but I don't, yeah, no. Wait. Holy moly, that's scary, yeah. Up high is scary, but can have a damn good view. Yeah. Like I think like I would be scared if it's like, yeah, like if I'm high up, but it's like, oh, I'm inside a building, and just, yeah, like I'm not scared of like being on the 80th floor or something. I actually went to there's this building called 101 in Taipei. It was like, once it was the highest building in the world, and I actually went there recently, and I went to the very like top kind of floors, the 101 first floor, for the view, and the view is great. Like inside the building, like if you're looking out, the view is great. It's magnificent, like it's great. But yeah, I can't imagine like, and I'm inside the building. It kind of makes me a little bit nervous. You know what's fun? Like, you know what's funny? Like inside that building, the 101 building, in the top floor, the top kind of view, like view floor, there's this, so in order, because Taiwan has earthquakes, they had to place this, I'm gonna actually show it to you guys because it's pretty, so, Taiwan has earthquakes, and this building is super tall, so it didn't, it's not enough to build it with the technique that they use for buildings, for tall buildings here, like anti-earthquake technique to build a tall building that is not gonna collapse if there's a bigger earthquake, or So they also, in that building, in 101 building, they use this like huge ball. Like, oh, because the winds are also strong. So in order to not like, to prevent the building from like collapsing, from like swaying, they have this like huge ball. Wait, what is it? Like the earthquake, like the system. I don't know how to call it, but like, oh, is it the? Yeah. Okay. So stabilizing ball. It's called a stabilizing ball, and oh, I'm just gonna show it to you guys. It's kind of incredible. It's actually super impressive, like how they figured it out, and like how people can figure it out and just build it. This is inside of that like Taipei 101 building. I can just show you like what does the building look like from the outside. I was there, like I've been there, like I went there, but so this is a huge ball that kind of stabilizes the top of the building, so it prevents the building from like swaying too much, right? Because the building is built in a way that, okay, if there's an earthquake, it's not gonna collapse, it's gonna like be swaying, right? Like every building, every tall building here, if there's an earthquake, the building kind of sways, and it's nothing alarming. Like, yeah, unless it starts collapsing, but unless the earthquake is like super strong, and then, you know, but the buildings are meant to be swaying like during an earthquake. Let me show you how the building looks like from the outside. Okay. So that's the building from the outside. This is 101 building. Yeah, and then, you know, when you go to the top floors, there's this ball. The ball is inside the building, right? It looks like candy, kind of, yeah, but right, like the building, the tower is kind of, I don't know if it's called, yeah, like I guess it's a tower. But the skyscraper is built in a way, like skyscrapers here, or like tall buildings here, are built in a way that, oh, when there's an earthquake, as I said, they kind of sway a little. So whenever there's a small earthquake, I can, because I live on the 13th floor, I can feel the building kind of swaying. And like, actually, like in Japan also, like when there was an earthquake and I was still working in an office, if I looked outside, I could see buildings swaying. I could see buildings kind of like going a little bit, you know, a little bit like, yeah, to both sides, right? Like just swaying a little bit. It's kind of scary. It looks kind of scary, but like, oh, the buildings are not gonna, this is specifically to prevent them from collapsing. Like it's this special type of architecture. It's just like, it's meant to make buildings stable and like just prevent them from collapsing. So yeah. Is that a vanilla ball? No, it's just, and it's huge. It's huge. It doesn't look that big here, but it's huge. Like this ball is huge, and it's just like, yeah, and you can tell like, oh, it sways a little bit because of the winds, and you know, the winds outside, it just stabilizes the whole construction. Wait, you can see the balls glow from outside? What? No! No, you can't see the ball glowing from outside. This is the outside. That's how the building looks outside, so yeah. What flavor should it be? I don't know, it's pretty fun to see. It's pretty incredible to see, but it's also scary. I think when I went there, actually when I was there, like, cause I was afraid like, oh, you know, it's gonna be scary if there's an earthquake while I'm there inside the ballroom. The ballroom. I think there was like a slight earthquake or wind because the ball started like, wee, just dancing. We must devour mob. We must devour mob. I have an idea. What? A huge ball. Hopefully no earthquakes happened anytime soon. Well, I think earthquakes happen, like here, they happen pretty frequently. Like not that much. It's not like every day, but yeah, like the other day, there are small ones. They are like tiny ones. So sometimes I do feel it, but it's not, sometimes like an earthquake happens, but it's not, I don't even feel it. Looks like it could replace the sun. I'm pretty sure it's a little bit smaller than the sun. Like tiny, just, you know, it's tiny bit smaller. Yummy flavor, sure. But yeah, you know, like the earthquakes happen here, and I think the biggest one was, I think it was like last year or something. It was pretty big. It was like over a few days, like every day there was like a small earthquake, and there was like a bigger one. And luckily the center of the earthquake wasn't in Taipei. It was like down south. Like I think it was like further down south, and there were some buildings that collapsed because it was pretty intense. But luckily not in my area, so like it was fine. But it was a little bit more scary. Like I did like quite literally, like I just hid under the table because I was like, oh, is this, you know, it was like the building was swaying a little bit more, so I was a little bit scared. Just, you know, tiny bit. Alan, hi. And sadly I must go. No worries, David. Thank you so much for joining the stream, and I hope you had fun. I must go, but this was a great stream. To join and watch X-rays that we can learn to not do. No promise. Hey, don't scare me like that. Don't scare me like, don't do this. And got a good talk about this in the end. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for always joining the streams. It's a pleasure to have you here. In and out. Stay frosty, you guys. Stay safe. Well, I'm not ending the stream yet. But in a minute. Okay, so what do we have for this week? This is the only stream I'm gonna do this week. Well, I mean, as in me. I can't, you know, Sona is gonna do more streams. Let me pull up the... Is this the new... Oh yeah, okay. Alright, I got the schedule. Let's look at the schedule. So we have a couple of streams. You guys, by the way, I know that we have the print campaign last week on Patreon. Please let me know if your print was damaged, and you know, if it got bent in the mail. I'm happy to send a new one. Just letting you know, because I know that some people received their prints and they were damaged, so I sent new ones, and I'm gonna always try, like, even if it, you know, I'm always gonna try to, you know, get a new one to you guys so that you receive one that is not damaged. I apologize for any damage that you know, the shipping company or whatever, like the mail, the post office caused. Okay, so what do we have for this week? Terrifying X-ray photos. That's today. That's me. The only stream that's gonna come out of me. Wait. I'm sorry, I can't. So yeah, this is the only stream that I'm gonna do this week. The rest of them are, you know, Grim, Emona, Sona, whatever. We have scary videos. That's Grim tomorrow, or Emona. I actually don't know. Maybe they changed the schedule. But scary videos tomorrow. Just a chill stream with some scary, spooky stuff. Then we have full body chills on Patreon. Some scary posts from Reddit. Some scary stories, whether or not they are true, up to you to decide. And then we have cryptid files on Sunday as usual. Everything at 6 p.m. Pacific time, so same time as today. You know, stream starts at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So remember, be there. Attendance mandatory. Okay. That sounded so wrong. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, listen, I don't talk to people much, so, you know, things that come out of my mouth that are, you know, I don't hang out with people much. This is why I don't do that many streams. This is why I don't like doing streams, because I say this shit, and just, my social skills are level 0. Nice seeing you up, Ben. Hey, you can go back to your lab now and do who knows what. Who knows what? I do all the notes. Everything that you hear from Sona in the true crime streams, in cryptid files streams, in conspiracy chronicles streams, and everything in between comes out of me. Okay, that sounded bad, but it comes out of my brain. It's my hard work. It's my blood, sweat, and tears. So just so you guys know. Punk, hi! Hi, hello! A little bit late because I'm finishing the stream now, but but thank you so much for just stopping by to say hi anyway. Be there. They're giving away moth plushies. Hey, yeah, moth plush. If you have membership, you can get the moth plushie emote. Ayo. No. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna shut up. But yeah, so we have a couple of scary streams this week. I hope to see you guys there for the scary videos, for the scary stories, for the cryptid files, even though I'm not the one that's gonna be presenting the case before you. It's gonna be Sona, because she takes credit for my hard work. So Oppen is the editor, Fear is the voice. Together, Sona takes the credit. Yeah, exactly. Sona always takes the credit. So just, you know, you guys can mess with her a little bit and just point it out to her. Point it out that she's an ungrateful little shit to me. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you. Oh god, yes, but thank you for all of the donations, for all of the supas. That was very generous of you guys. Thank you for supporting the channel, and special thanks to my Patreon members. I hope to see you guys there for another stream. And this is gonna be the last stream, the last Patreon stream of this month, and then I'm gonna plan. There's gonna be you know, more planned for April, more cases, more scary stories, and also a podcast episode. I think I'm gonna, like, as a hangout, we're gonna talk about some true crime. I gotta plan this into the schedule. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed the scary, unsettling X-ray images. Hopefully that, you know, taught you a lesson, as in cautionary precautions. Brain cells dead. Cautionary tale not to do this, not to be stupid. So please, you know, take care out there, stay safe, always lock your doors and windows, do not put mixtapes in your butt or any objects that do not belong in your butt, or anywhere else that, you know, inside your body, objects that do not just belong inside your body. That's it. That's that. And you know, bear your hexes until the next time. Bye! Hostage time, thank you so much, Ketsuya. And do you guys know chemotherapy? I mean, I'm sure that you all know what chemotherapy is for. Do you guys know how it started? So chemotherapy is actually a byproduct of the mustard gas that was used in World War I. So they discovered that, hey, the side effect of mustard gas was that it just fought cancer cells and just, you know, yeah, so chemo. That's how chemo started. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Okay, another hostage time. Shai, thank you. Killer whales. Killers, but not whales. Killer whales are actually dolphins. So that's the fact. Hey. Okay, that's it. That's it. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the supas. Thank you for all the donations. I'll see you guys